I'm currently in St.Ives and I am about to do a charity shop crawl. Every charity shop that I come across, I'm going to go in, have a little look at what they have in stock, and we can just mooch around the charity shops together. I came down this morning on the train. I filmed kind of the first hour that I was here, just walking around 4th Street, walking around down by the beach. So if you want to see that video, that vlog is already up, and yeah, it's waiting for you. A little morning in St.Ives moment without having to travel all the way down here. So first charity shop coming up now is the Cornwall Children's Hospice, I believe it is. Here it is, look, the Children's Hospice Southwest, bright green store. We'll look in the window to begin with, see what they have. A nice little Halloween display. We have some hats hanging up there, some little decorations. Bit of Frankenstein, nice pumpkin mug, and oh, these are fun. Look at these, like twigs with little pumpkin bells on. How much are they? £3 or £13? £3. I was about to be worried then. They look like a bell that I bought from the farm shop recently. I remember showing that. So let's go in, see what they have. Nice and small. We're starting the Halloweeny bit considering we are still filming our 13 days of Halloween. Lots of costumes. This is what I'm always talking about. Check out the charity shops first because they always seem to have tons of costumes in. Typically kids wear them once a year, don't they? And then they go out of their size. So there we go. Some adult ones as well in there. Perfect. Look at that. You can even have a full Hogwarts robe if you want one. Or dress up as a doctor. I'm not even sure that's a costume, but that will do. That's a bit of me, that. Look at that. Is it light up? Yeah. How much is it? About 50. Cute little plushies. Again, more bits of costumes. Look at that. It feels so retro. How much is it? Please be gentle. £8.50. That's so cute. Lovely. Wow. Look at that. Tutto pasta. £5. Metal. Ooh. We love a little cabinet. Is that Minnie Mouse? I have the Mickey Mouse to that. £10, vintage 1980. I literally have the Mickey Mouse to match that. Shoes. Why do they have shoes in the cabinet? £30? Dear. Nice top. What are the prices like here? £3. Nice. We can deal with that. It's new look. That's a fun shirt. Look at that. That's such a pretty little top. Look at those little buttons. £4 on that one. Wowie, that's a really fun knit jumper. Look at the colours in that. Isn't that pretty? Where's that from? Just Tesco. £3.50. Wowie, this is like their vintage and retro section. Look at this fun jumper. That is definitely a bit for me. £18 on that. How cool is that? Everything's organised really nicely. They've got Top Rail branded and vintage for the men's section as well. Look how cool all of these vests are. Leather vests for £25. Like, they feel great quality. What's in here? Another retro type sweatshirt. Look how cool that is. I love an 80s style sweatshirt. What's that? £15? Lovely. Oh, what's this one? HA. It's got something on the back. Oh, heart attack since 1960. That's cool, isn't it? £20 again for that one. Things weren't too badly priced in there actually. Come down now to British Heart Foundation. Looks a bit more curated, but looks very lovely. But that sometimes means the prices are a little bit funny, don't they? So let's look in the window. Yeah. green jackets. I see a little bit of tweed in there, so wondering how much that one is. I see a guitar. And this side is all just a whole load of books, but look at that one, recipes from the upside down. It's unofficial, but I wonder what type of recipes are actually in there, you know? Gorgeous looking shop. I'm a bit dubious about the pricing, but we will see. £20. It's not as bad as the Churro Bernardos when they were like £50 for a jacket. Brook Taverner, never heard of it, but it feels nice. Shearling jacket, we have got some marks on there for 40. I like the use of cards as the price tags. That's kind of fun. Saw a guy come in and he's the rag guy. I've never seen that before. Okay, ASOS jumper, £7. Let's go. This jumper's nice. Tags cut out, but £7. How nice is that? This is really cool. This cardigan, it is £10. Right. Bitty Kai round, I'm not sure, but it feels great. Isn't that cool? I like that. 100% merino wool, but isn't that cool? I really like it. Never seen it before, and I've never heard of that brand, so let me know if you've heard of that brand before and if £10 is a good price. I feel like it is from merino wool. Nice. Jeans now, let's see what we're working with. Really like how this kind of store's laid out actually. Mango jeans, how much are they? £7.50. Not the best price, but not the worst I've seen recently. Little Mistress by Vogue, £19.50. It's one of their newy kind of thing ones. What are these? And denim. Don't know, they're £7.50 as well. Lots of them are £7.50 actually. Maybe it's across the board price. Oh yeah, look at this fabric. Isn't that so sweet? Oh, I love the pattern on that. I'm not sure what it is, maybe some bedding or something. Oh, there's a label. £6.50. But isn't that lovely? It'd be great for like quilting or something. Over in the homeware section, there's not that much going on if I'm being honest. Can have a little peek there, but this is cool. It's £10, but what a little fun inspiration for a DIY or something that is. Little houses painted on there, and I really like this as well. Look at the size of that bowl. I don't know what we're putting in there, but something can be put in there. Look at all these little things. Oh, I love a good charity shop mooch. Look at that. Is that a Pyrex? She is a Phoenix opalware, made in England. Never heard of it, but she is pretty. Again, another little cabinet. Look at these little animals. They're cute. I love that crocodile. And the turtle. Look at that little baby back there. Hand-knitted boy. Reminds me of one of the Crump twins. Okay, so British Heart Foundation, that was a gorgeous shop. Everything was so well curated and just pretty. So now it's Cancer Research just across the road. We'll pop in there, see what they have. They have a lovely little Halloween display. Look at that. So just wait here not to get run over. Halloween display, always like to look in the windows, don't I? What can I say? At this point, we just come to expect it. Trick or treat. There are new little soaps in there. I don't mind it when charity shops have some new things in, so long as they're okay price, like £25 for a nice suitcase, and it's yellow. What's more to love than that? So let's go in.
There's a nice men's jacket in their window at the moment.
Oh, I quite like that. It feels a bit itchy though. £12.50 for no idea. That is the brand. It doesn't feel great. Can't find a brand on that, but there we go. Two women. £5.75 for blazer. I'm sure that was in there for like £30 recently. If you didn't know, I used to work at Sainsbury's. I love my Sainsbury's girlies in there. And it's so funny now seeing how much actually goes into the charity shops. Lots of jackets to be had. Again, just a rain jacket. If you're ever caught out in St. Ives and it starts raining, chop into the charity shops, buy yourself a raincoat, okay? You'll need one if you're here, if you've forgotten yours at home. This one here is pretty. Next, look at that, medium, £8. I can't believe the prices down here. I thought they would be expensive, but they're not. You could pick up some right bargains. Really like that, especially compared to that £50 one from that vlog that we went to. Still not over it. Ralph Lauren, small stain by the buttonhole. Gorgeous. £5. That's the prices we like to see, isn't it? Oh my goodness, I love that. Okay, just trying on the cardigan. Tell me this isn't the cutest thing you've ever seen. Look at these buttons. I think it's cute. Look at that though, £5. I don't know the brand, but it feels lovely. Just gorgeous, and I love the buttons on this. It reminds me of the buttons on my coat. In fact, they're very, very similar there, aren't they actually? But yeah, gonna buy that. Amazing, thank you so much. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
£3. I bought the cardi. I really like that. I don't know, something about the colour of it. So I just looked on Google Maps, and there's supposedly a little retro store, which is apparently a charity shop at the same time, around this corner somewhere. So we'll go and find it. I've never been there myself. I know those are the 3 charity shops that I did know about, and then this will be our final stop. Okay, there it is. I've never seen that before. So we'll go in and have a little look. It's looking delightful. But again, window, last window of the day. Absolutely stunning bear. Don't like the flies on it. I feel like that's a bad omen. But I love the bear. Gorgeous. So many flies in the window. Why is this happening? I don't know. That's making me feel a little bit uneasy. Okay, alright, we'll go in. Oh my goodness. I've never been in here. Look at that, we've got some, what they called records. I'm going to switch through them and you can tell me if you see any that you know. I never know who these people are, but I'm sure some people will. Any looking familiar to you? I mean, Mozart, yeah. Luciano Pavarotti. I feel like I've heard that before. Scotland Forever. Michael Crawford. Not heard of him myself, I'm sorry. Wow, that lady is gorgeous. I don't know who that is, but she is stunning. Beautiful. Andy Williams. Ted Heath and his music. Wow. Oh wow. Frankie McBride. Pretty fun. Look at that. Is that a sombrero up there? There's the all of this. Oh wow. It is a vibe in here. Hello. And me and my charity shop bag. A little bit of denim. Oh, it's got a cord top. What is that? All Saints. For how much? £15. That's not too bad. Wowee, look at that. Tell you what, one thing I do like to look out for are belts in retro stores. You can always find some really cool ones. Look at that. Where else have you found something that looks as cool as that? £3. Steel. Some gloves. Little wallets in there. Fujifilm mini camera bag. Oh look, a brass horse with a car. I bought my parents one of these not so long ago, and I bought it for like £10 it was. So I wonder what the price is in here. I'm not quite tall enough to see it. £12, so very much on the money there. Nice. Beautiful things. What's this? Leather jacket. £30. 100% real. Made in England. And this is why we buy second hand instead of new. Look at these little molds. £8. That's so cute. Imagine that at Easter time. It's a set of 3 for £8. That's pretty cool. Look at that, got all different sized ones. This is why I go on days out like this. I love to look at old stuff. Glassware, that's pretty. Look at that. Oh, really, really, really like this dinner set. It's not often I like dinner sets actually, but look at that. I wish I had plates to eat off like that. I'm not sure who that's by. Let's have a look. Royal Albert. How pretty is that? Imagine eating your chippies off it. £25 for a set of 6. That is a steal. I adore it. Set of 6 side plates, 18. Bargain. Oh, I really wish I could eat off those. I mean, I could. Maybe that's what I should start collecting, that one. What's that? Fortnum Mason basket. Who are these by? £10 for the milk jug. Have a look. Alfred someone. It's pretty, but the one over there, that one definitely tickles my fancy a little bit more. Beautiful. Little jewellery sections. The people in here are so blooming nice. Wowie. Pretty. Is there anything here that you would buy if you could? So many lovely things. Again, if you're on holiday here, head on down. Wow. Look at that for a frame and a picture. That's pretty. Loving that. There's something over here though. Look at that rocking horse. Oh, isn't that beautiful? It's metal and only £55. Imagine that even for a Christmas decoration. Like what? Look at that. One of those push along Hoover thingies, right? I'm pretty sure what that is. Craft patterns and magazines, what are they?
She's done it for 21
3
years.
for £1 on those. What a bag. That's a total bag. Yes, we are a charity shop. A record player. I wonder if that's for sale. Oh yeah, shop's own, so I suppose that you can test out those records that we was looking at earlier.
I can't do it where I live, it's shared accommodation. So like, I'm going to ask Rebecca.
Fun retro tea towels. Park hampers. What's that one? Yorkshire Dales. Australian wine. Southwest Scotland.
Nice to see you.
All the good stuff. Christmas jumpers. Last but not least, look at this little section. It's a retro toy section. I don't love anything more than retro toys. Look at that little elephant. Oh, there's no price on him. That's okay. Little rag dolls, some action men. What's that? Backlash. Very retro looking Mickey print there. It's a cutest little fold out chair. What's this? Vintage retro building blocks. And look at this guy. I used to have one of these over at my other nan's house. She was my great nan, and she used to have a little grey dog like this on wheels that I think maybe was my parents or something, but there's one in the shop. I don't know how much he is, but let's look at his little face. There. Oh, so cute. Can't believe I've never been in that shop before. It was wonderful. So anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. I have got a separate vlog from this morning when I actually arrived here, just going out and about around the town, popping into some shops just before we went into the charity shops. So hopefully you enjoyed looking around those few shops with me this morning. Golly, it's so busy here. And yeah, that's kind of all I got. So the only thing I did end up buying was the cardigan, actually from in there. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed watching this vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon for another video. Bye.